Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
Good evening. On behalf of the OA basketball boosters, the coaches, and the athletic department at Oliver Ames, we're happy to welcome you to Senior Night, where we honor our seniors and their families and thank them for their hard work and commitment to the great tradition of OA basketball. And now to introduce our seniors on this year's team is our former head coach, Lady Clement Holbrook.
Good evening. First up is Brianna Ontario. Bree is joined tonight by her grandmother Lisa Ontario, her grandmother Sharon Jones, her uncle Lamar, her cousin Connor, her cousin Patty Vaughn, and her aunt Leah Vaughn. Congratulations, Bree. Next up is Grace Hill. Grace is a junior member of the varsity basketball program and a member of the 2022 state championship team. She is joined tonight by her mom Kara, her dad Chris, brothers Aiden and Owen, sisters Hannah and Nora, and her grandparents Judy and Nick Conlon. Congratulations. Just want to give a shout out to Karen Hill. She's a member of the Oliver Ames girls basketball program from many moons ago. And last and certainly not least is Maddie Holden. Maddie is a four-year varsity player and current senior captain. She was also a member of the 2022 state championship team. Maddie is joined tonight by her mom Tracy and her dad John, her sister Sadie, her grandma Rita, her grandparents Fran and John Camerata, and her aunt Aurora Camerata. Congratulations, Maddie. Congratulations.
Thank you once again, and congratulations to our seniors and their families. Go game. We ask all spectators to please show respect to our players, coaches, and officials throughout the events. It's now time for tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting starting box. At guard, our freshman, number 14, Caitlin Harmon. At guard, the junior, number 23, Aaron Nicholson. At forward, the senior, number 2, Elisa Syed. At forward, the senior captain, number 11, Emily Croto. And at guard, the senior captain, number 21, Brooke Pereira. Milford is coached by TJ Dollar. And now we are Tigers. At forward, the junior captain, number 13, Sarah Hilliard. At guard, the junior captain, number 15, Kaden Serta. At guard, the senior, number 5, Brianna Monterio. At forward, the senior, number 10, Grace Dutel. And at guard, the senior captain, number 11, Maddie Homer. Oliver Ames is coached by Brittany Engel. At this time, we ask that those who are able, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You're watching Oliver Ames High School girls basketball on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org. And if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search for Easton Community Access Television. For Easton residents, you can watch live sports and other Easton Public School programming on Comcast 97, Verizon Fios 21. Other Easton Public School programming on new channels, Comcast 1072, Verizon Fios 2122. So hello and welcome to Oliver Ames High School, the Nixon Gymnasium, for this matchup between the Milford Scarlet Hawks and the Oliver Ames Tigers. I am joined in the booth tonight, luckily, by the legendary Oliver Ames High School girls basketball coach, Lainey Brobrook. Coach, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. This is going to be a fun night.
Great. So happy to have you here tonight with us.
What a pleasure, especially on senior night.
Exactly. We figured we could get a coach with some experience, have some expertise with these girls, maybe tell us a bit about them tonight on senior night. Senior night tonight, we're celebrating 3 players. There is Brianna Montero, Grace Dupil, and Maddie Homer. These players you've played with before, Coach?
Well, I've had the experience of coaching both Maddie and Grace. I did not have the opportunity to coach Bree, but Bree was in the program, and so she is certainly familiar to me.
Definitely, it's great. So congratulations to the girls tonight as we celebrate their accomplishments throughout their Oliver Ames girls basketball career. Our game tonight, getting out there on the floor, starters for the Tigers. It's number 15, Cadence Durba, number 13, Sarah Hilliard, number 11, Maddie Homer, number 12, Grace Dupill, and number 5, Brianna Montero. So all 5 seniors out there on the floor for the Tigers to start the game. Pass goes over to Sarah Hilliard. Hilliard's going to drive inside, put up a shot, left-handed layup.
Great finish for Sarah.
2 points inside from Sarah Hilliard. Good awareness to drive inside through the defense. Coming the other way, Milford. It's number 23, the ball, Erin Mickelson. She's going to lose it out of bounds. Did someone get a hand in on that? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there was a deflection.
Deflection?
Yeah.
Going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Coming back to Mickelson. She's got it by Montero up top. Montero knocks the ball away. It's loose on the ground. Traveling out of bounds off of Milford.
Bree's got really quick hands, so she knows how to go after it. Nice job, Bree.
Lots of great defensive players on this Oliver Ames team. Brianna Montero, Maddie Homer has a lot of great defensive plays. Sarah Hilliard, Cadence Durba, all around. Very aggressive with the ball. Brianna Montero up top, swinging into the corner from Maddie Homer. Mickelson picks her up, back up top for Durba. Durba fakes the look on the 3, now swinging inside. Hilliard underneath. Back out to Dupill, nice. Grace Dupill.
Nice job by Gracie. Gracie's really good at the elbows. Got her 2 strengths are the elbows and the baseline, so that was a perfect place for her to take that shot.
That's great. Nice mid-range, too.
Yeah.
It's great to know the strengths and get the players there. Great to see her getting points on senior night here. She's getting her hands in there on a nice defensive play. Scarlet Hawks putting up a shot, not going to go. Sarah Hilliard's the one coming down with the rebound. We get a foul here. This one's coming on 14 on the Scarlet Hawks. 14's not on my roster, sadly.
I don't see her.
Maddie Homer bringing it up for the Tigers, but over to Montero. Dupill now swinging the ball to Hilliard inside, trying to feed it back to Brianna Montero. Scarlet Hawks got a hand in on that one, goes out of bounds. Ball comes into Hilliard in the corner. Hilliard going to drive in. That pass gets deflected, ends up in the hands of Scarlet Redhawks. They get the ball coming the other way. Brooke Ferreira driving in on Maddie Homer. She gets stuck in the corner, needs help. Bounce passes it back out to 14. Good ball movement here from Milford, and 3-point shot coming, not enough on it. Defensively there, Oliver Ames holding Milford. Great defensive start in this game, only 2 points allowed. We're going to get a timeout, Milford, as they talk things over. What do you see about this Oliver Ames team so far early in this one, Coach?
Well, I can see what they're really trying to do is they're really trying to put pressure on Milford's defense. They're moving the ball well. They're making good cuts. So now it's just a question of making sure that we make a good read on that and put the ball in the hands of someone who can do something with it.
Absolutely. We're at 6-2 here, Oliver Ames. About 5:23 to go here in this first quarter.
All right, let's see what Coach Engel has drawn up on the board.
Coming back out, Tiger ball. Hilliard's going to get it into Homer to get things going. Homer bringing it up the court. To her left side, she's picked up by number 14. Back up top to Montero. Montero driving in, all the way up, right-handed layup. Not going to go. She fights for that ball. Going to get a jump ball. Gets tied up.
That's Bree's strength, that attack the basket from the right side and finish.
That right-handed layup as she drives in.
Yep. She gives that little twist and loses the defender and makes a little lane for herself, and most of the time she finishes that.
We've definitely seen her connect this season. This time, it's Grace Dupill getting her hand on that ball, knocking it out of play. It's a great defensive effort. 14 getting it into Erin Mickelson. Back out to 14 in the corner, driving in underneath the bucket, swinging it back out. That's Emily Croteau with a shot that doesn't fall, and Tigers get the defensive rebound. Maddie Homer to her left side, picked up by 14. She gives the ball back out to Durba. Cadence Durba taking the three off the glass and in. Cadence Durba. And that's kind of Durba's specialty, isn't it? The long three-point shots.
Both those shots, I didn't hear either one of those players called glass, so.
Right? Do they really count? That one off the glass from Emily Croteau.
You bet.
From Milford, but we get back-to-back threes. Maddie Homer driving in, back out to Sarah Hilliard. Needs some help. Durba wants another one, takes it. Ooh, it looked good, just didn't fall. And it's 14 getting the defensive rebound for Milford. 14 steps back. She's taking the three. We're in a little bit of a shooting competition here. That one doesn't go, and Sarah Hilliard comes down with it. Maddie Homer with the ball, driving in, swings it back out to Dupil. Back to Durba.
Nice cut by Grace.
Grace Dupil underneath. Great awareness from Durba to find her underneath the basket. Shot just doesn't connect. Brooke Ferreira brings it up for Milford. Ferreira, the inside pass. And Croteau is going to get fouled.
Reed just got stuck a little bit behind her and got called for the bump.
Milford gets the ball into 14, spin around, puts up a shot, nicely defended. And the Tigers come away with the ball. Other way now, Hilliard going to drive all the way in.
There she goes.
Shot's going to fall. And Hilliard gets fouled. She's going to the line.
Nice take by Sarah. When she gets ahead of steam up, you know, she's so good at finishing.
You can almost see when she recognizes the lane, when she drives right in. You can tell there's no chance that she's dumping that ball off. She's taking it all the way to the bucket.
And she's good in terms of being able to handle the foul, too, so she can finish.
Absolutely. The awareness and the control through all the defense. Free throw doesn't connect. Brown Montero knocking the ball away, and aggressive play.
He's going to call a foul on Bree.
Foul gets called there. Montero diving for the ball on the ground. Lots of hustle.
That's 2 on Bree.
Brooke Ferreira brings it up for Milford. Tries to dump it inside. Brooke is there this time to dump it away. To steal it.
He just called it on Bree.
What are they going to get her with this time?
I'm not sure.
It's back-to-back fouls on Montero.
That's the third. Coach is going to give her a breather. Let her kind of settle.
She's coming out. Gamble is coming in. Avery Gamble.
Avery Gamble, yep.
14 for Milford at the baseline to get it in. She needs to get it in quick. She gets it all the way up top and finds Ferreira. Now inside.
That's a travel. There you go.
We're going to have a travel. Another good call. And it was Erin Mickelson losing the ball for the Red Hawks. Tigers the other way. Gamble, a little bit of speed, bringing it up here now over to Durba. Fakes the look, travels into the corner. Back out to Dupil, taking the three. No good. Rebound fought for by Homer. Gets tied up. Maddie Homer has a tendency to be really aggressive on those loose balls, causes lots of jump balls.
She's terrific. She just knows where it's going to be. She's a terrific anticipator.
Durba inside to Gamble. Putting the shot, going to get blocked. Tough defense. Dupil's there to recover the ball, swing it back up top to Cadence Durba. Inside pass just over the head of Hilliard and travels out of bounds. That type of play, almost a specialty of this Tigers team. Even last year when you were coaching this team, I remember lots of cuts insides and high arching passes to the tall players in the middle.
You know, and Sarah was always really good at, anticipating when that space was going to be created. And Caroline Pepper, she just did a tremendous job finding her.
Yep, absolutely. Great awareness by that great 2022 state championship team that you were a part of.
A lot of fun.
Lots of fun to travel with you guys. We travel with you guys up to Lowell.
I
Solid
will
championship game.
be forever grateful for the coverage that ECAT gave us, because it opened up a lot of people's eyes, and I'm really proud of the fact that we had a little bit of an influence on having people watch them all over the country, which to me was just absolutely fantastic.
That's what we're here for, definitely. If you can't go to the game, tune in. The more the merrier. It's great to get awareness, and we appreciate all the sports teams letting us get coverage of them.
It was fun hearing from former players who were all across the country after a game. They'd text me and, have a comment on the game. Hey, Coach, how come you're doing this? Why did you do that?
Right, they can ask you lots of questions.
I loved it. I thought it was terrific. The fact that they were so involved in it was awesome.
That right there, a nice
great pass
feed to Grace DePill underneath. Nobody
pass.
was on her. Cadence Gerber, great awareness to feed the ball to her. Inside now, trying to feed it to Mickelson. She's going to get fouled. That one's coming on Derba.
Yeah.
DePill gets switched out, and Cameron Derba comes in. Pass up top for Milford, finds its way to Erin Mickelson. Mickelson's going to drive it all the way in. Right-handed shot, greatly defended by the Tigers, and the Tigers come down with it. Coming the other way now, Cameron Derba, a little bit of speed, slows things down. Takes the ball into the corner, sends it back up top for Cadence. Cadence fakes the three, drives in, spins around, underneath, trying to find Homer. She was there, passed just a little bit out in front of her. And right there, again, another great showing of awareness by Cadence Derba, seeing that open person underneath.
And they're moving really well without the ball, especially baseline.
That great ball moving all around. Under a minute to go here in this first quarter of play, 13-5 the score as Milford brings the ball up. Mickelson gets it over to one. One is not on my roster. But they get it back to Mickelson. Mickelson really controlling the ball a lot tonight for this Milford team. Seems to be a one-player show so far. Gets stuck, trying to get it inside. Gets it to Croteau. Croteau behind the back.
Nice.
Little left-handed behind the back layup by Croteau.
Nice play. She's very experienced.
Do you remember playing against her, Emily Croteau? She's a senior captain on this Milford team. I'm certain you drew up some plays to defend her.
She's very clever. She's very clever, especially if you give her the baseline. So you have to be, get your foot on that line and try to force her into traffic.
Avery Gamble with a three-point shot that does not fall as time runs out here in the first quarter. So after 8 minutes played, 13-7, your score as we take a quick break.
Not right now. No, I want to see big face from the outside. Right now they're beating us on drives and they're beating us. So as long as we're aggressive and active on the outside. All right, so on the 1-2, 1-1, all the way back, middle, move it top, wings, go back. Okay. Go, White. Together. Go, cut it off. Go, girls.
We are back and ready for the second quarter of action here at Oliver Ames High School. Up there on the floor for the Tigers to start the second quarter, it is Cadence Derba, Maddie Homer, Sarah Hilliard, Avery Gamble, and Cameron Derba. On the floor for Milford, it's looking like Olivia Baloney, Emily Croteau, Erin Mickelson, number 5, Maeve Driscoll, newly into the game, and number 1, who's not on my roster. Moving the ball around, Milford, Oliver Ames gets a hand on it, forces a turnover there. Avery Gamble with a drive inside, picks up a little mid-range too. Doesn't fall. The nice offensive rebound from Maddie Homer.
That's one of the things that Maddie does best. She's such a good anticipator. I mean, when you look at her size, you don't really recognize, like, she'd be such a dominant rebounder, but that's what she does.
I've noticed.
All heart.
Think underneath at the baseline, she's always there to
She's
collect
always
that ball.
there.
And every loose ball, she's diving on it, plays on the ground.
Well,
Right there, look at another one
Yep.
right there. As we're talking about it, that
Yep.
one she loses control of, heads out of bounds, but still, to get to that ball and put a play on it.
She plays with it in a great sense of urgency, and for her last year, where she had suffered quite a number of different injuries, she really made her minutes matter, and it would have been, obviously a lot more fun for her if she hadn't gotten hurt twice, but because we missed her 3/4 of the season because of injury.
That's too bad, but still to be a part of that team
Oh my
and to
gosh.
contribute any way possible.
She was a heart that she just kept on giving.
Oh, and every team needs that.
Love that.
Milford quickly
No
with the
quit.
ball now, over to Croteau, into the corner. Get the ball to Baloney now, over to 5 to take the shot. Not going to go. Sarah Hilliard's there to grab the rebound. Hilliard going to take it all the way, swinging into the corner. Gamble back out. Cameron Durba 3. No good. Defensive rebound goes to Mickelson.
Nice to see Sarah Hilliard back out. She's been suffering with a neck injury, so this is her first game back. It's good to see her back.
It's great to see, and hasn't taken a break yet, so obviously no problem so far with the injury. It's a steal from the Tigers there. Cameron Durba at the glass. Layup for 2. Gets the Tigers' first points of the second quarter.
Oh, good anticipation by Cadence. It just went off her foot.
Put a hand on that now in the corner 3, coming by Maeve Driscoll, and it hits. 15-10 your score. Cameron Durba brings it up for the Tigers. Stops, got a lot of separation, takes the 3. Maddie Homer, another offensive rebound. Feeds it to Avery Gamble underneath. Gamble gets fouled. And she's going to head to the line for 2 free throws. First one doesn't go for Gamble. Bunch of changes for this Milford team. They sub out 3. Put 3 back out there. Second shot from Gamble falls. Bumps the lead up to 16 for the Tigers. They get it to Maeve Driscoll into the corner. Olivia Baloney
Good
losing the
hands.
ball. Avery Gamble jumps on the loose ball, gets fouled. Tigers get the ball back. Gamble bringing up the floor for the Tigers. Gets picked up by Maeve Driscoll inside
Great look,
to Hilliard.
great look. Nice pass, Avery.
Avery Gamble able to connect with Sarah Hilliard underneath. And another turnover from Milford. We have a travel coming on Olivia Baloney. Bagalone.
I think it's
I couldn't.
well, being an Italian, I'm going to say it's probably Baglione.
There's so many. Okay, I'll take your name.
Baglione.
I'll take your
That would
word
be
for
my
it.
that would be my
There
guess.
are plenty of parents, I'm sure, that are upset about how badly I have murdered their last
You're
names.
doing your best.
But
No, you're doing your best.
we have another feed inside to
Awesome.
Sarah Hilliard, who puts it right back up. Same little play.
That's where our advantage is right now, and we're doing a good job offensively, reading her, making that little baseline cut just inside the block, and she's so good around the rim.
And now defensively, the Tigers coming out with a little bit of a press here, giving the Hawks a little bit of work trying to get the ball up the court.
Yep.
That one gets back and forth between both teams. Milford ends up with it. It's Olivia Bagalone who puts it up for 2. Durba out to an open look for Avery Gamble in the corner. Not going to go. And Maeve Driscoll is there to come down with the basketball. Feeding that one into the corner just over the outstretched arms of Bagalone and works its way out of bounds. Gamble bring the ball up to the left side. Stops back up top for Durba. Durba taking it. Hits the three. A long three-point shot, but connects. The other way now, they quickly get it to Driscoll. Needs help. Avery Gamble's there to steal the pass. Right behind her, Croteau didn't see her. Now coming the other way, Durba wants another one, takes it, hits it. Cameron Durba, 6 points on back-to-back plays. And the Tigers are running away with the things here a little bit. 26-12, that ball's loose. Catherine Farley's there to collect it. Defensively, the Tigers are looking great here in this second quarter. Avery Gamble driving in underneath the bucket, swinging it back out to Hilliard. Cameron Durba again, hits again. Cameron Durba. And Milford is going to take a timeout.
Yep, Cam's feeling it tonight. That was a great pass, though. We drew the defense away from where Cam was, and there was one reversal, and the defense didn't beat the pass, so she was wide open. And she was set for her shot. Her feet were set.
So Cameron Durba on three-point shots. Connects on all of them. Drives up this lead. Oliver Ames running away with things here a little bit. 17 points the difference. As Milford takes a timeout, we got 3:31 to go.
Nice to see them move the ball and look for opportunities, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of mixed up the offense, which is good because you want to make it more difficult for Milford to figure out what we're trying to run.
Right, everything seems to be working no matter what it is, whether it's those feeds inside to Hilliard or Homer underneath, or those three-point shots coming by both Durbas. Milford doesn't seem to have an answer right now for this Oliver Ames team. Into Mickerson, back out to Bagalone, taking the mid-range two, not going to go, and Cameron Durba comes down with the rebound. Durba now bringing it up for the Tigers. It's picked up by Maeve Driscoll. Bounce pass over to Annie Riley, newly entered the game, and a turnover. And they're going to say Riley traveled. So Milford to get the ball back here. Swinging it all the way up to Emily Croteau, who gets picked up by Cameron Durba. Inside pass now, trying to feed Ferreira. Ferreira with the ball, brings it back out. She's getting double teamed, bounce pass inside, putting up a shot, well defended by Catherine Farley, and Riley is there to come down with the rebound for the Tigers. Maddie Homer with the ball, swings to her left side, finds Cameron Durba inside to Farley, can't control it. It's going to go off of Ava Bagalone and out of bounds, so Oliver Ames going to keep the ball.
Maeve Horsman just jumped in for Maddie Homer.
Horseman over to Gamble, back out to Horseman, driving in, finding Farley. Tigers moving the ball around here. Feed to Riley, trying to get some sort of look. They're going to say Horseman traveled.
Sometimes on that dribble drive, we go a little bit too much left to right as opposed to, you know, trying to go north-south on that. So they have a tendency to pick up your foot.
That one coming over to us. 29-12, about 2 minutes to go here in this first half as Cameron Durba brings it up for the Tigers. Durba to the right side, gets a screen from Farley, works through it, up at the glass, left-handed layup, not going to go. Annie Riley, offensive rebound. Ball gets tied up, staying Oliver Ames' way.
Nice cut by Farley, great cut by Catherine. Couldn't finish on it.
Tigers don't connect. Milford the other way, 14, swinging it back out. Driscoll, three-point shot, not going to go. Offensive rebound, put back up Putback doesn't go, but Milford gets fouled, and they're going to the line. 2 free throws.
Foul's on Annie Riley. Her first.
First shot doesn't go. It's Emily Croteau at the line. She'll get another. We got about 1:43 to go here. 17 points, the Oliver Ames lead, as Croteau connects on her second free throw. Cameron Durba up the floor, swinging it over to Gamble, bringing it back towards the other side of the court. Now Annie Riley. Cameron Durba fakes the look, drives in, putting up a shot, not going to go. Catherine Farley's there to get the offensive board. Back out to Gamble, taking the 3, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers. Shot goes up. They're going to wave that off. I think it hit the shot clock.
The shot clock.
Right?
Yep.
I don't think the first ref saw it.
No.
Shot fell just off the shot clock.
Just slightly out of bounds.
Riley is still going to get 2 free throws. She gets fouled by Ava Bagalone. First one no good from Riley. Gamble coming out, and Cadence Durba checks back in for the Tigers. Second shot, good. Milford, a little bit of trouble. They feed the ball over to Maeve Driscoll. Driscoll inside, trying to find Bagalone. Pass is deflected, ball is loose on the floor, getting thrown out of bounds, going Oliver Ames' way.
Just that extra effort, it turns into a possession.
Defensively tonight, the Tigers looking very sound, disrupting a lot of passes, not letting a lot of good shot opportunities. Cadence Durba fakes the look, drives to her right side, now into the corner for Cameron Durba. Back out, Cadence, good look, open look 3, no good. Rebound goes to Milford, coming up the floor is Ferreira, all the way towards the bucket, no good. Ball is loose on the floor, Maeve Horseman comes down with it. Feeding over to Cameron Durba. Cameron Durba driving inside, trying to feed it back to Horseman. Gets it to her. Tigers slow things down back up top. Cameron Durba feeding things inside, connects with Riley underneath. About 4 seconds, the difference between the shot and game clock. Cameron Durba taking the shot, no good. Rebounds loose, travels out of bounds. It's going to be Milford ball. It's about 10 seconds on the clock as they get the ball in. Ball's in and disrupted, intercepted by Catherine Farley. She swings it over to Horseman.
Gotta shoot it.
Durba takes the 3, no good. Time is going to expire, and that's how the first half ends. So after 2 quarters, 30-13, your score here at Oliver Ames. We're going to take a break, but stay tuned for the second half of basketball after this. At ECAT, we're here to keep you connected and involved in the community. On ECAT, you can explore the town with Gail Devins.
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to our show, Discover Easton.
Tell your story with Harrison Young on Topic Time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young on a
Learn something new with the Ames Free Library. Relax with the Ron Van Dam Show.
Ron Van Dam Show, that's who I am. I'm Ron Van Dam. Thank you so much.
Check in on the latest in live town
January 10th,
meetings.
2022 Select Board meeting, and Happy New Year.
Stay up to date with Oliver Ames High School news and live sports.
Tiger Talk.
Share your thoughts on the community forum.
Welcome to Community Forum.
And listen to some exciting new music. So stay connected with Easton Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back. You are watching Oliver Ames High School Girls Basketball on ECAT. That's Easton Community Access Television. Check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org. And if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook. Just search for Easton Community Access Television. For Easton residents, you can watch live sports and other Easton on-demand programming on Comcast 97 and Verizon Fios 24. Select games also on the all-new ECAT channel, Comcast 1072, Verizon Fios 2122. So welcome back to Oliver Ames High School as we get ready for the second quarter of action between Milford and Oliver Ames here on this senior night. And luckily tonight I have the pleasure of having Coach Lainey Holbrook in the booth with me tonight. How are you doing, Coach?
I'm just ducky. We just missed a little defensive play here, so I'm kind of analyzing that in my mind, but a little too easy on a layup. We didn't pick her up coming in, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Right, not the best to have coming right out of the half, but
yeah, you always want to be the one that scores first at the start of the second half.
Right.
You know, because you don't want that momentum to shift.
Then you're in control.
Yes,
things are good, but
exactly.
Coming back up, Caden Sturba with the ball now. Feeds it over to senior Grace Dupil. Dupil getting around the defense underneath, gets stuck, needs help. Gets it over to Caden Sturba. Durba over to Hilliard, back to Durba, taking the shot, no good. And it is Brooke Ferreira coming down with the rebound for Milford. I didn't see that one. She loses the ball out of bounds.
It was just a bad pass.
Oh, I didn't know if there was a defensive play.
Yeah, no, it was just a bad pass.
So Oliver Ames gets the ball back. Durba over to Homer. Homer gets a screen from Dupil, a little bit of separation to her left side, works it back out for Cadence Durba to take a three, no good. Maddie Homer, another offensive rebound. Works the ball back out.
Tough pass, go across the top like that. Maybe make one more on the perimeter and you make that end.
Trying to feed it through everyone to Grace Dupil, just Milford gets a hand on it. Back up top, number 2 taking the shot, no good. Back out, Caitlin Kernan gets the ball.
Doing a lot of reaching here. Got to grab that ball. He called a jump, but that could have been close in terms of a foul.
Yeah, she was close to having full possession of that. But Maddie Homer jumps right on that one.
It's not how big the package is, it's what's inside the package. It counts.
That's right. Cadence Durba taking it all the way, putting it up, gets fouled. Shot doesn't fall, but Durba's going to the line. Foul's coming on number 23, Erin Mickelson. Durba hits her first one. Second one not going to go, and Milford's there to collect the rebound. It's Emily Couteau with the ball for Milford, swinging it over to Mickelson in the corner now. Driving in, that's Kernan putting up a shot, no good. Durba with the ball. Gets it out, Tigers passing to get it up the court. They get it to Hilliard. Hilliard has to regain control, gets it back out to Durba to take a nice look on the three. Cadence Durba from beyond the arc. Great three-point shooting from the Tigers in the first half. Cameron Durba connected on 3 straight possessions to get 9 points.
Fouls on Bree again, that's going to be her 4th.
It will send Caitlin Kernan to the line for 2 free throws. Montero checks out, and Cameron Durba comes in for the Tigers. Kernan hits on her second free throw.
Oh, great pass to Homer. Nice pass.
I didn't even see it. I was already still thinking about the free throws.
That was a nice lead pass.
And right there, I think Maddie Homer gets her hand on that ball, knocks it out of the bounds.
Yeah, Sarah and Maddie really have a really good connection. They anticipate each other very well. And I think a lot has to do with them playing 2 sports together, too.
That definitely helps.
Yes,
definitely a lot of, you need that chemistry on any team. Sarah Hilliard driving in. She gets, ball's going to get tied up.
It's nice to see Sarah, not with a stiff neck. She looks a little loose. She'll have to take care of herself after this one tonight, though.
Oh, certainly.
Make sure she takes care of it, because I don't want to see it be something that keeps her out any longer.
Right, doesn't seem like she's holding anything back tonight.
Nice lead pass by Hilliard.
Great hesitation by Grace DuPille.
She gathered herself, she finished, she squared. That was nice. Nice job. Great pass by Hilliard.
Overall, great play for the Tigers. Gets them 2 points. Their lead continues to grow. Gonna get a foul here. This one coming on Cadence Durba. Mickelson trying to get it in from Milford, but Cadence Durba, great awareness to get her hand on that ball. Durba into the corner, finds Cameron Durba underneath, gets fouled. Foul coming on number 14, Caitlin Kernan. Durba into Hilliard back up top. Homer now work it all the way back out into the other corner for Cameron Durba, taking the 3, not going to go. Grace DuPille with a nice offensive rebound. Loses the ball, now Kernan coming the other way from Milford. Kernan all the way at the bucket, gets fouled.
I thought she traveled before that deflection from behind. Looks like she took a little extra step. She got away with that one.
Refs don't catch it, and Kernan goes to the line. Shot doesn't fall. So she's going to get 2 free throws here. First one falls from Kernan. 2 changes for Milford. Number 24, Katrina Ledger coming in, alongside number 1, TJ Downing. Second one doesn't go. Grace DuPille, good job getting the rebound, quickly feeding it out to Cameron Durba. Durba carries the ball back out, gets stuck in the corner, needs help. Bounce pass over to Hilliard underneath. Lots of traffic in that paint. They work it back out to Cameron Durba, Cadence Durba, who hits on the 3-pointer.
Oh, foul.
You get that foul on Sarah Hilliard.
Getting a little chippy.
Ref explaining to Coach Brittany Engel about the foul.
Avery Gamble just came in for Cadence.
So we're back and good to go. Pass comes into Downing, feeding Mickelson inside. Mickelson gets the ball back out to Downing. Good defense by the Tigers. They work it back down to Kerning. Mickelson trying to put up a shot. Good defense. Then Grace DuPille got a hand in on that one. She gets fouled when she gets the ball.
Grace has done a nice job rebounding on both ends tonight.
This foul coming on Erin Mickelson of Milford. Cameron Durba trying to feed it over to Maddie Homer, gets it to her. Now back underneath for Durba, can't connect. And a defensive rebound for Milford. Coming back the other way, Kerning carries it into the corner, back out to Mickelson in the middle. They work it back up top to Downing, fakes the 3, drives in, putting something up. not going to go. Rebound is loose, comes back out to Downing, puts it back up, she gets fouled.
Grace was trying to get a handle on it, and I think ultimately she just kind of hit her on the hand.
Yeah, lots of traffic in that middle there. Ball was bouncing around for a couple seconds. But it will send TJ Downing to the line for Milford. DePill comes out. Catherine Farley comes in for the Tigers. Second shot falls. And Oliver Ames quickly working the ball up the other way. Coming in, Avery Gamble putting up a layup. That's
Nice
good.
finish, Avery.
Avery Gamble's another one that, never mind her size, likes to carry the ball into the middle and drive through that lane.
And she's very good at taking the defense, trying to get them to go right, and then she finishes really well with her left hand. You know, she's got a bright future.
Freshman on a still pretty young Oliver Ames Tigers team. Sarah Hilliard works the ball over to Gamble in the corner, who carries it back out up top. Works it the other way.
Great
underneath.
cut, Maddie.
Homer just can't finish. Gets the rebound though, fights for it on the ground.
She's like a machine.
I couldn't see her coming from
She's
that
like
one
a
at all.
machine.
There's no chance of anyone getting that ball, but she came out of nowhere.
It's all heart.
Tigers ultimately don't connect, but a couple great offensive plays. This time they're going to get a travel on Milford. It's TJ Downing moving the feet, and the ball comes back toward the Tigers. Oliver Ames get the ball into Cameron Durba. She feeds to Gamble. Gamble trying to get it inside to Farley.
Little bump from the backside.
That one coming on Katrina Ledger. Cameron Durba trying to feed it to Farley. She gets it to her. Back up top to Avery Gamble. Taking the three, no good. Annie Riley fighting for the rebound. Milford wins it. TJ Downing defended by Gamble down that right side. And we're going to get a foul on Gamble.
Looks like it's her first.
TJ Downing bringing it in for Milford, loses the ball, has to dive on it, sending it back out, but Cameron Durba is there to collect. Cameron Durba bringing it in, trying to feed Riley underneath.
Oh, great pass by Riley, too bad.
Hilliard just can't finish, but great awareness by Riley. The pass was keep traveling her body out of bounds. Little pass behind to Hilliard. Milford losing the ball out the corner, coming back Oliver Ames' way this time. Ava Bagalone coming in for Milford as 23 Mickelson checks out. Cameron Durba bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Back over to Hilliard. Hilliard fakes a look, comes back the other way. Mid-range
Nice job, Sarah.
Sarah Hilliard hits on the mid-range. About 30 seconds to go here. 3 seconds the difference between shot and game clock as Milford loses the ball. Avery Gamble able to collect, driving all the way, putting up a shot.
And one.
And one, Avery Gamble. Foul's coming on number 5, Maeve Driscoll. TJ Downing checks out for the Hawks, and number 12, Olivia Bagalone, comes in. Gamble hits on the line, makes it a 3-point play.
Avery's an outstanding free throw shooter.
Great to have on any team, knowing you're going to connect on those shots. Ledger putting up a shot that gets blocked. Catherine Farley comes down with it. Coming the other way now is Cameron Durba. Durba gets stuck, travels back out.
Hope she's mindful of the clock because there's only 3 seconds left. Gotta shoot that, Annie.
Annie Riley has to take a shot, comes up just a little bit short. And that's how this third quarter ends. So after 3, 48-18, a 30-point Tiger lead here on senior night. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter of action coming up after this. Durba bringing up the court for the Tigers. Over to Horseman. Horseman driving in, stops, mid-range 2, no good, little too much on it. Travels in the corner, Maddie Homer, another offensive rebound. Fighting for that loose ball. Feeds it back to Horseman, little underhanded pass up top to Durba, but gets it to her for the Tigers to reset. Durba back, gets the person to break, takes the 3. No, but Maddie Homer, second offensive rebound on this possession. Gets the ball back for the Tigers. Inside, trying to feed it to Montero. Pass just a little behind her.
I'm not a math teacher. I'm a science teacher, but I'm going to bet on the fact that Maddie Homer's got more rebounds than anybody tonight.
They say she definitely does.
She's just full of hustle. Oh, got a nice hit by Maeve.
Maeve Horseman with a three-pointer after a hit from Milford. So both teams going back-to-back in the threes there. Trying to get it to Bagalone. Bagalone gets stuck. Bounce pass inside. Trying to feed Couteau. They get it back up top. Now in the corner. Taking the shot, number 2. It's Eliza Seed. Doesn't go, and a rebound for Oliver Ames. Montero gets a screen from Dupil, works it back up. Horseman taking another 3. Not this time. Maddie Homer, another offensive rebound. Tigers working the ball to Horseman underneath at the baseline. She gets it back up top. Montero driving in, left-handed shot, no good. Ball's loose, travels out, going Milford way. Ava Bagalone gets the ball up from Milford. Pass over to Driscoll, now back to Bagalone into the corner. They work it to Olivia Bagalone. Ball's loose, they get it back to her.
Good hands by Homer.
Maddie Homer now with the ball at the line. Left-handed layup.
She earned that basket because she worked really hard on defense, got the deflection, pushed it out. She earned that one.
Making plays on both sides of the ball there, Maddie Homer. Milford now, Bagalone works the ball back up top inside. Pass doesn't connect, and Cadence Gerber comes down with it. Gets that ball tipped out of her hands, and Couteau. Ball's still loose on the ground.
The 3-on-1. You got a 3-on-1. Keep your head up.
Brianna Montero from deep, no good though. And it is Olivia Bagalone on the rebound for Milford. In the corner, Driscoll taking the 3, no good. Back out to Montero.
Nice pass.
Bounce pass to Homer.
Nice pass. Senior to senior.
Senior to senior.
Senior to senior finish. That was nice. Nice pass by Brie Montero to Maddie Homer to finish.
Great connection in transition. The Tigers have looked good all night. All seniors have looked good, all players. It's been a great night here at the Nixon Gymnasium.
Well, it's really nice to see the growth, too, given the fact that they have so many underclassmen.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, because we graduated 7 seniors last year, so those 7 girls, it's really hard to replace them. You know, they all played for 4 years, so
of course.
Now it's the new generation.
Brianna Montero drives inside. She gets fouled. Foul coming on. Emily Couteau will send Montero to the line for 2 shots. As Oliver Ames enters the bonus here. First shot no good from Montero. Durba's going to check out, and Catherine Farley comes back in. Montero's second one is good. Brianna Montero hits at the line. Brings the score up to 60 for the Tigers. That pass, a little bit too much on it for Milford, goes right out of bounds.
Bree gets a real big hand here coming off as a senior on senior night.
Maddie Homer brings it up for the Tigers. Over to Dupil in the corner. Back to Homer underneath. Works it back out to Horseman. Driving in, taking the shot. Hits. Maeve Horseman inside for 2 points. Brought up by Driscoll, feeding it over to Bagalone. Bagalone drives in, pulls back out, swings it to Douglas in the corner. Loose ball, Milford controls. Stops, needs help. Open look 3 from Bagalone, no good. Offensive rebound from Milford, putting up a second effort. That one's not going to go either. Couple offensive rebounds. They finally connect for 2 points underneath. Maddie Homer brings it up, works it to Horseman. Horseman, 3-point shot.
Nice shot by Maeve.
Maeve Horseman is catching fire here in this 4th quarter.
She's finding the mojo.
Kerning works it to Douglas now. Driscoll, 3-point shot, no good. Maeve Horseman on the rebound. Feeds it to Homer to bring it up. We are under 2 minutes to go here as we take an Oliver Ames timeout.
We've seen a lot of people contribute tonight, which is great.
Yeah, everyone making it up there on the floor for the Tigers. Lots of different point scorers here tonight.
Yep.
Moving the ball very well.
Reading the defense, making good decisions. It's nice to see the growth, especially in the younger players. You know, because it's not one of those things that happens overnight. Because every situation's different.
Farley gets it into Homer. Homer to Dupill in the corner, feeding
Nice
Andy
pass.
Riley underneath. Riley gets fouled.
It was a nice cut by Annie. She timed it perfectly.
First shot, no good from Riley.
At least Dupill gets a nice hand.
And his second shot falls. Driscoll bringing it up from Milford, working it back into the corner for Bagalone. Bagalone gets stuck. Feed to Douglas. Bounce pass is loose. Farley got her hand on it and is there to control that basketball. Farley over to Cameron Durba. Durba feeding Homer. Cross-court pass finds Horseman. Tigers controlling the basketball here, trying to get it inside. Ball's loose. Kerning comes down with it for Milford.
Yeah, I think she just tried to force it a little too hard. A big hand from Maddie Homer.
Kerning's first shot is good. So Milford has entered the bonus. They're taking 1-and-1s here. Second shot, no good. Ball travels out of bounds off the Tigers. In all the way up top to Driscoll, now into the corner, feeding Kerning. Back over to Driscoll, taking the three, no good. Rebound, Annie Riley's gonna let it travel out of bounds. Tigers get the ball back here with about a minute to go. Cameron Durba brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Picked up by Bagalone to the left side. Finds Horseman. Tigers controlling the clock here. Gonna let it bleed out a little bit. Ball is loose. Cameron Durba picks it back up. To the left side, handoff pass to Avery Gamble. Gamble gonna bring it all the way in. Travel, pass it back out to Horseman. He's gotta take a shot. Cameron Durba with the ball. Gonna bring it in, gets blocked.
30-second shot violation because it didn't touch anything. So one last possession. We'll see what Milford has up their sleeve.
Yeah, we got about 25 seconds to go here. Time for about one more possession. Kerning for Milford, driving, coming back out, Douglas with a three-point shot, no good. They get an offensive rebound. There's about 10 seconds on the clock. That one's going to travel out of bounds off the Tigers. 7 seconds for a shot for Milford. They get it into Driscoll. Now over to Douglas. Douglas going to put up the three off the glass. No good. Tigers get the rebound. That's how this one finishes. 66-26 here tonight on senior night. A great game and a great finish.
Well, the girls really played well tonight. I was really impressed with their teamwork. They ran a number of successful give and goes. They did a great job off the boards. Maddie Homer, I'm just curious to see what the stat sheet says because it felt like she had 100 rebounds.
Certainly a lot of rebounds. Great offensive and defensive play for all the seniors here on senior night.
Absolutely. Grace did a great job. I know Bree took a little tough because of, the early fouls and stuff, but she also contributed. So all good.
Yeah, well, thank you for listening to our presentation here at ECAT, and thank you, Coach, for joining me tonight.
My pleasure.
Maybe we can get you back some other time.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. My
pleasure.
pleasure.
Thank you for listening, and this has been Jack Ryan and Coach Holbrook from Easton Community Access Television. Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton & Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.